Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another map time video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos, and we're just going to head straight into it, and we're going to start over here. As we know, this country is not stable, to say the least, and so with that they're going to have some uprisings. It's been coming. They've managed to somehow hold on for quite a while. However, it's going to start up here in the north, one over here, managing to push down and around and go around, and they're mainly around borders, which the orange team is finding a bit suspicious. However, all the countries deny it, and with this, there's the revolts are managing to push back onto the orange team, when finally, actually, another thing happens. A bunch of the parts within the pink team start revolting away, soon coming off this large chunk, which is then taken over. These two countries are then the orange team has completely failed. They are completely knocked out of the war, as well as some more uprisings down here, which are in favor of this government, who has become, since their regime in here, have become quite friendly. And with this, the pink team also decides to surrender, and we're going to have a quick look at a peace treaty. Okay, so this is what we have. We have 3 new countries being formed from the orange team, and 2 new countries being formed from the pink team, as well as some land being given over to this red team. And so this has created a lot more new countries in the south here, and we're actually going to move away from that and over to the light blue team. Now, the light blue team has been doing a lot of expanding, and they're not going to stop there. They're going to once again launch an invasion on an innocent country, this time being this newer country that was formed from the pink team. They are going to go over here and take all the land that they want, and just force this country to sign a peace treaty with them. And so basically what they mainly care about is the coastal areas. However, they do take some northern areas, but not many of them, as well as a little bit up here. And so we now have the blue team expanding further west. However, this is slowly causing a problem, because obviously their capital's here and they're expanding to the west, and so these areas are very hard to keep. And we even eventually see the it's not really a release, but a exit of Cyprus, giving and making a new country right here with a capital city right there. Now, the blue team doesn't really care much, because it's an island that they didn't really use. However, this idea of freedom is slowly spreading throughout the country. However, currently they are fine. Next up, we're actually going to have some revolution in the red team. We're going to have this area here finally being able to break away and form their own nation. They've been kind of forced to stay in the red team. However, now the red team finally lets them go, and this then has their capital right here. And we also have the release of this country. However, some of it is actually given over to, oh my god, some of it is given over to this brown team, so that they have access to the ocean. However, the rest of it is forced to become a new country, which I think that's going to be good. And their capital shall be on the tip here, as they also get the Yemenis island, I think. Yeah, Yemen. Yeah, I think that's the Yemen island. And we're now going to go back over here, where we finally have the square team split, as we have some more colonization, which is what I'm going to quickly just do now. They've managed to explore this. This is actually being over quite a long period of time, but it is quite rapid colonization, especially from the green team, who is funding a lot into this. And we also have the Catalonian team making some progress, exploring more up into the north and taking all of that, as well as going down here and managing to take that much land. And so we're going to actually have some more colonization from the blue team as well, who it discovers all of this land and decides to colonize slightly more inwards, like this, as well as like this. They're not funding it as much, however they are still funding it quite a lot, because obviously they need to kind of remain as the strongest, or as one of the strongest countries, and they think that colonies are quite good to do this, as well as the French team, who is investing quite a lot, because they haven't got a lot to do over here. And finally, we have a new country joining the colonization idea, which is going to land over here, and it is the purple Spanish team, who makes a slight colony over here. And so currently we have the entirety of, or a lot of the Western European countries on the Americas. However, the basically the Tunisian team is not happy. And however, some people in the western half of the country are saying that this could be very beneficial. And so some ideas start to rise up here, especially in the southern Spanish area, which is actually very close to revolting. Next up, we're going to have another country in Britain fall, which is going to be this country right here, which manages to somehow lose this entirety of the southern portion, as well as some of it once again going to the French team, who is actually slowly making quite a lot of countries right here. And the capital city of this one is going to be right here. And so now we have a lot more another country on the British Isles. And next up, we're gonna go over here, where this purple team has not stopped expanding. They are slowly actually making good relations with the blue team, as they are both quite power hungry. And so the purple team invades into this quite a new team, going up and taking the capital, as well as making very quick gains into the northern area, as not many people live there, until they stop, forcing the country to surrender. And so these guys are going to decide that they want all of this, and the rest of it can be left to the green team. And so we now have a much larger purple team, and we actually have finally the square team alliance breaking away with both the Tunisian team as well as the Libyan team leaving. Now they're both still friends, however they're not going to form an alliance, or they're going to not create an alliance that is going to be shown up on the map because it's just the two of them. However, we are going to have, and no one basically, they don't really want anyone to join it. However, we will have a new alliance here, which is going to be, have we got a triangle team? No. We're going to have this light blue country as well as the purple country joining it, and their whole idea is it's currently called the Black Sea Cooperation, and they have even managed to get this country to join as well. And so these guys are all basically focused on expanding. And speaking of that, this country is going to go straight into that as they quickly steamroll through this country, getting as far as they need, making up a peace treaty, which is going to look something like this. And I think that will probably be the end, as I have nothing more prepared for this video. However, hope you guys have enjoyed the series, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And there might be a big event taking place in the next video. Who knows? Who knows? I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.